Okay. You guys ready? Oh, gotta go! Much better. I think it's that one. We're trying to fix some stuff after the crash that happened in practice. Our fan got stuck, so and also it pulled extra load. So now we have a kind of melted connector. We're trying to change it and changing the fan as well. And yeah, we will be ready. All is good.
Okay. Hammer time.
Lewis Hamilton. Hammer time.
Yeah, it's the one here.
And here, yeah. Non-spec fan. The live is not visible. What happened?
He lifted off in the transition, and I thought like something happened. He's gonna go off track, and then he continued. So when he lifted off, I pulled the handbrake trying to avoid hitting him. And I waited, and then he went, and then that's it, I spun out. And I saw the wall coming, so I let go of the handbrake, and I pressed the clutch so it rolls away from the wall. So I literally passed the wall like from here, because there's a concrete wall and then there's the tire.
Okay guys, today's battle day. Our first battle is Bertāns, Nikolass, good friend of mine, and he's a crazy driver. But anyways, we'll try to have fun. Nikolass is probably the most, in my opinion, he's the most aggressive
chase driver on the grid and maybe the best chase driver. It's not going to be easy. He's quite fast. He's definitely the fastest car on the track and also the fastest driving style, in my opinion, on the track. And he's always like that. It's not like 1-2 runs and then slow. So it's going to be quite tough. As for the practice, well, it didn't go that good. It wasn't bad, like we didn't have any crazy drama. We did have a minor crash, but it's not a big deal. I'll show you now in a second. I did 3 chase runs and the goal was to push in the chase runs. But I don't know, I just didn't feel it. We're on 285s, the car is driving beautifully. It's doing everything that I want. We haven't really changed anything other than the gear ratio. So we went slightly shorter with the gear ratio because I felt with the longer gear ratio, it was like kind of dying because now we have more grip into the car. So spoke to Christoph. Akush is not here today, so Ziad is spotting me. And Christoph is in charge alone. So he takes all the decisions. But to be honest, he usually always takes the decisions. But sometimes he goes back and forth with it with Akush. Today he took a look at the runs and it seems like the car is stable, it's acting well, it's faster but not understeering or undrivable. We're worried to put more grip into the car and then start understeering. So I think we're gonna stick with what we have here, which is probably not gonna be able to catch up with Nick Nack that easy. It would need me to pull some tricks out of my ass. Let me show you quickly the damage. So I was chasing Dave, and I think on the first transition, after the transition was, or sorry, during the transition, he had a slight hiccup. I think he was maybe gonna go a bit too wide, so he lifted off a little bit, then went back on throttle. I was full on throttle and almost went into him. So I wanted to avoid the collision, so put the car into a spin, avoided the wall, but then went onto the tire wall, the one behind it, and we hit it straight back to wall. This all was crushed in. Luckily, the radiator was saved, so no damage happened to the radiator, but the fan did get damaged. And then it burned the wires because basically locked up, loaded the wires on the connector and burned that. So that's what Ziad's doing right now. All this rear end was like mushed, but thanks to FreshX body kits, especially that rear cradle, it's designed to absorb and take a lot of hits. So it actually like squished in. And then once we got the bash bar off, which carries it, it just slowly popped back into shape. A couple of cable ties, X style, and it's looking new again. So everything now is straightened up. We're gonna fix the bumper and slap the bumper back on, and we'll be ready for battles. I just need a miracle when it comes time to battle where I can be consistent and, you know, bring the A game, you know? That's all.
At the hotspot.
Hotspot? I don't have. Okay, I'm gonna get some sleep because also my battle is not very late.
I think it's okay.
Because strap in, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for top 32.
Fuck, I'm not in the zone yet, and I was having such a beautiful nap.
It's gonna be sketchy around.
Man, this guy is fucking fast. 5 clicks, okay? Out of
Good luck, let's go!
Take fire from the gears, 2 carbon fibre cars, 2 carbon Kevlar panel cars, fire into action. Nikolass Bertāns, he fires that car, look at this, through the smoke, way on the inside though, pushes Nasser Alharbali up onto the curb as he fires to outside zone 5. Alharbali now trying to get himself in the fight. This is scrappy for Nikolass Bertāns. Contacting outside zone 6, and this is a fist fight on circuit.
He did a shitty move on the run-up.
Yeah, but he's shallow on the wall, too shallow on the wall. and on zone 2 also he is shallow. His lead line wasn't so great. Just do a clean lead run. Inshallah, inshallah, yalla, yalla, good luck.
Supercharged getting screamed as another V8 behind him breathes down his neck. He's thrown on too much angle. Bertāns doesn't lay it out, so he's found himself on the long line coming across the circuit. Nikolass Bertāns, another big mistake. Can Nasser Alharbali hold on to this and force the win in his favour from the lead position as Alharbali puts it back into the wall across the line?
Perfect lead.
Yeah. Was he close on me?
There was a separation mid-track.
Okay, yalla, bismillah.
And it's going to be Nasser Alharbali. Nasser Alharbali takes down Nikolass Bertāns in top 32.
Man, you put just the correct amount of grip, just the correct.
Good job.
We did it, man! I told you again. I know, I was feeling good. I had a good nap and Thank you, thank you.
Hey,
Little piece of He's Latvian.
Man, that was fucking great.
Nikolass,
Can I play?
sure, yeah. Don't kill anyone.
Approved. No 360 now, okay?
Okay guys, so top 32 is done. I had a very tough battle with Nikolass. In my opinion, one of the best drivers in driftmasters and in the world. We got lucky with just having consistent lead. My chase was not on point. He also had some mistakes in his chase and some mistakes in the lead. So overall, I had less mistakes all around, but it's not a strategy to go on to the end. To be honest, in the chase, I wasn't comfortable because Nikolass is extremely fast. Like everyone knows, he's probably the fastest driver here. So you have to go outside the line in order to catch up to him, especially on the run-up, because he's extremely fast in the run-up. Next battle is Korpuliński, and he's also quite fast on the run-up. We've had that experience with him before. We're gonna try to put a little bit more grip into the car just for the run-up, but not a lot, because if we put a lot, we're worried that we'll start running into other issues like understeering. And right now, we're being able to put consistent lead runs, and I think it's very important to focus on the lead run. So now it's a matter of finding the right amount of grip. Christoph is the brains behind this, and instead of having 16 chefs, we have one chef and he decides what we should do, and I trust that he is going to take the right decision, because for the last run, I think he put just the correct amount of grip in it. Fingers crossed, one battle at a time, and hopefully we get through this. Now on to top 16 parade, and then after that straight into the battle. So hopefully everything works out, inshallah. Okay, we'll put one project at a time.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
One
step at a time.
One step at a time, yeah.
Not too much.
Sophie takes decisions for what the project is, and Christoph puts a plan how the project is done. I just sit in the car and do nothing.
يلا.
Hold out, that is a big question. He mentioned it, not the only one to mention it this weekend. And here we go, creeping up the line. That's Alharbali to chase down Poland's very own Paweł Korpuliński. They keep a hold of the championship. That's Alharbali hunting down as a man from El Salvador loses some ground on initiation and outside zone 1. Paweł Korpuliński now flicks that car across the circuit, being rock steady out front. It's a nice lead line at the moment. That's Alharbali shortcuts the circuit to try and gain back some lost ground as Korpuliński puts it to the final outside zone, dials on the pressure, puts the back end of the car towards the wall, and there's nothing in it. But that's Alharbali.
He had a very good lead run. Yeah, push, yalla, push.
The man from El Salvador pops that carbon Kevlar 400Z up off the tarmac and now rows through the gears as he flicks that car to initiation. A little dab of the handbrake now stands on it, but look at that. Paweł Korpuliński not scared to tuck up on the inside. Big transition back, but it's shallow from the Nasser Alharbali. We find outside zone 4, it certainly does. He flicks it back. Paweł Korpuliński's with him, hunting him down every inch of the tarmac as Paweł Korpuliński now looks to make the dive up to the door as Nasser Alharbali tries to run away from the Polishman. And it's going to be Paweł Korpuliński getting the win and advancing through to the top 8. Paweł Korpuliński keeps the championship home time.
Just like a flower that's hidden away from the sun.
Too safe, too f***ing safe.
Always remember the dark and the damage it's done. You climbed up the stairs and woke everyone with your screaming. The attic was packed with his demons. Looking for proof for the ghosts that you knew that were real. He sat on the roof and waited for stars to reveal.
I was too safe on my chase, man. I could have attacked more. It was fast.
You did good. That was a clean method.
I could have attacked more, man. I need to stop being... Oh, this flew off. We don't have a spare.
He wasn't fast. I could keep up with him, but I kept on. I don't know why I f***ed out. I didn't attack. I was like tabbing the handbrake the whole time. Every time I got close.
I heard here on the ball, you were like,
Yeah.
and at the end, I almost had. No, you shouldn't do that before.
Man, this is not right.
Stepped on with dread, the heat of the pavement was burning. Awake in the dead, your feet on the earth as it's turning.
That stays until Germany.
Okay guys, so done with this round. Unfortunately, this was not a good weekend. I was hoping for a much better result, but I guess unfortunately I'm still not ready. This is one of the toughest tracks to chase on, and it requires like a lot of commitment and like ultimate like no fear. Last year in some rounds I managed to be able to do that on this layout, but it was after like driving the track 3 times in the same season. For this track now, it's still like outside my comfort zone. In the lead, I can do a pretty good run. I can be committed, I can be aggressive and so on. In the chase, it's just like somehow I back out a little bit. In my run with Korpuliński, it was a solid lead. In the chase, I was on him. I timed the run-up perfectly, the launch, everything. I was on him right at the initiation. And then I pulled the handbrake and I don't know why I hesitated and I stayed a bit too long and I went back on throttle. It put me on the inside. I just lacked the commitment, and then I had to play catch up. After zone 1, after the transition, it's fine, I can attack. It's just the first zone coming in with a bunch of speed, I back out. You know, like there are rounds where I can just like flip a switch and become like really aggressive in the chase and have like no fear at all and push all the way to the limit. And then there are times where like I'm just not in the correct zone to really push all the way to 100. Although I was really excited for this round, it would have really meant to me if we could podium here. This track like really means to me. I guess this year is not the year. There's always going to be another year. And anyways, this is the first year that I'm actually being competitive. So time will come. Right now, we're still not at that level of consistency in the chase. At least we're consistent in the lead. One step at a time, baby steps, we'll get there. Keep our heads down, work harder, and come back harder. We know we have a competitive car that's really good, and the team is amazing. FL Works have always like been super on everything. This round, we had some drama situation go on, but I guess we're tired. The last round was 2 weeks ago. Everyone had a bunch of work to do back home, so everyone was tired. The pace has been like all back to back, and it's not done. We have an event next weekend in Estonia, an invitation by Weissfab. It's called Drift Matsuri and Drift Factory in Estonia. Obviously now we've completed 5 rounds, and the car has been through a lot. Like 1 round in driftmasters is quite a lot. So we're assessing all the damage that we have and planning how to get the car ready for the next round. So we damaged the rear of the car quite a lot, extensive, but it's all mainly body stuff. But I don't want to put fresh stuff for Ferropolis since we're going to bash it anyway, so why do that? Believe it or not, we f***ed the passenger headlight again, the bracket, so I don't know, this side is jinxed. V2 bumper is going to be here Monday, so with that bumper we don't need to run headlights, but we obviously need headlights for Ferropolis, so fingers crossed this stays on because we don't have a passenger side anymore, that's the only one. We damaged the trunk quite bad, so we're also sending this. We damaged the inner fender and the rear cradle, but luckily they're all like minor damages. They can easily be fixed. We know someone here in Riga that can do a perfect job, so we're gonna send it off to him. Next week he'll send it over to Estonia. Other than that, yeah, I mean, unfortunately I think we properly knocked ourselves out of the top 10 right now. I think we're somewhere like 14, 15, maybe 16. Not going well, but we have 2 more rounds. I think the coming up rounds, I can be very competitive on them because they're much smaller and wall rides, and I feel like I'm comfortable with these sorts of tracks. Other than that, other plans. Well, I want to head back home, spend 3-4 days with my wife and son because I miss them a lot, like a lot. And also, I want to check on the new car, so we're building the 370 back home, completely from scratch again. I'm excited to see that. I wanna bring you guys along for that, but unfortunately Benjamin lives in Europe, so he will catch up with us when the season starts in Oman. Well, I will try to record some stuff from my side. Before every round, take in some clips, just short, just to keep you guys in the image, so that when the season in Oman starts, Benjamin's gonna be there with us. Now I'm very happy with YouTube that it's actually kicking off. We're starting to reach out to a lot of people and getting more and more fans and followers on the page. The videos are sick. I love them. I personally love them. I hope you guys are enjoying them. But yeah, that's it for this round. Not the result I wanted. This is one of the rounds that I'm leaving not happy, honestly, because I really wanted to do well here, and it's just the beginning of the week told us that it's just not going to be our weekend because of what happened, the mistakes that were done before the round started, but they weren't our fault. It was something out of our hand, and you know, these things happen. It costed us all our practice, but coming up, Ferropolis, and I'm really excited to see this car in Ferropolis with the lights, with the headlights, with the underglow. I think it's gonna look fucking awesome. I know, I can feel it. I don't want to jinx it, but I can feel it that this car is gonna perform extremely well in Ferropolis because I think its snappiness and how it's predictable with its snappiness, I think will match the layout quite well. Go back home, reset, get some practice. Ilya, put your gear on. We have to practice quite a lot. See you guys in Ferropolis. Oh, sorry. See you guys in Estonia and then Ferropolis. Okay, folks, that's it. Enough talking. Back to training. See you guys in the next one.
Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body.
We need to get a rag for this. Jason, I left you a gift. Okay. See, you can't find it. It's not. Ah, here. Gay. I know he's gonna love this because he's gay. Here we go. They will never know.
It's like My Little Pony. Gays!
I have a gift for you.
Thank you very much. Everyone is gay.
It's perfect. Who's next? Who's next on the list?